Hey, dear Cancers, welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at your 2025 yearly tarot predictions. All right, so this is going to be a general overview. Remember, if the messages apply, fantastic, and I hope they do. And if they don't apply, and it's not resonating, just let it fly. All right, Cancer. So, Cancer, what we are experiencing collectively going into 2025 is numerically, this is going to be a year number 9. So, we're finishing up a year 8. So, year 8s are typically known for growth, expansion, abundance, fortune. So, think about all the ways in which you were blessed in 2024 and see what more you'd like to do, right? As we're entering into 2025, this is going to be a year 9. Now, year 9 is when we get to practice our resilience, right? Like when at first you don't succeed, try again. It's kind of what year 9 is. So this is when our dreams and our goals, objectives that we have either could expand or they could just bust, right? So this is a time to really put in that hard work for what you want your life to look like, all right? So that's the purpose of the year number 9. So we're just going to tap into the tarot energy to see what are our cancers experiencing for 2025. All right. Now I would also check out my video on, I put up some pretty significant planetary and shifts that we're experiencing in 2025. So that is also on my page. Go ahead and check that video out. I'm going to try to link that as well, so you can kind of see what we could be collectively preparing for in coming year. So this is for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, we are using this new deck that I got. This is called the Zodiac Tarot. So we'll be using that deck to pull your messages. And then we're going to close the reading out with one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle, which is just talking about a particular crystal that you could utilize during this year to really help and channel in and lock into what your theme of the message is for you today. So we'll see what that is, all right? So we'll close it out with that. Let's just put the intention that this is for the sign of Cancer. So if you have Cancer and it is in your sun and or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. All right, let's go ahead and get started, dear Cancer. Our first card is we are looking at what needs to be released. So we're saying Toodaloo 2024, what needs to go? So this is bad habits, limitation, limited thinking, toxic connections. Like, what is it that we need to just get rid of once and for good? What is our intention of what we should be released in 2024 for Cancers? Show me, what should Cancer be releasing in 2024? Okay. Let's clarify that, please. Interesting. Energy is kind of, it's a little stuck. Okay. It's going to be a really specific message. Interesting. Okay. Now, Cancer. What came for you to release? You've got this Three of Swords. Now, I don't know what happened to you this year, but the Three of Swords talks about significant heartbreak, losses, divorces, separations. It could be like a romantic connection that's come to an end. But it also comes with this Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is about disappointment. It's also about grief. Your Five of Cups is just feeling like you're just unloved, right? So I don't know, maybe perhaps there was a breakup that you experienced this year, or some type of loss that you experienced that's left you feeling really empty, really just not up to, like, you're not feeling it. Like, this is for Cancers who just really have not been feeling 2024. It's just been really difficult for you to kind of tap into your power in 2024, partly I think to some very difficult emotions perhaps that you've been experiencing. And then you've got this King of Wands. So the King of Wands is like a very strategic but long plan leader, right? When we talk about this King of Wands energy, now this could be you or this could be another person, okay? Maybe a fire sign person that has maybe broken up with you, left you in grief or despair, or if not, this could signify you thinking about because when I think about King of Wands, it's like big picture energy. It's thinking about life um, for the long terms, like your plans or your goals or your objectives that are long term. And maybe there's something here where you need to shift or you need to rethink what you want your long term life to look like. And I think it could possibly have something to do with a disappointing situation that's heartbreaking, that kind of left you a really tough lesson that you've had to learn, right? So this is Saturn in Libra. Saturn and Libra is about tough lessons. Saturns are tough lessons. Now Libra is all about that fair communication. Now when we talk about a lesson in people pleasing, a lesson in that your interpersonal relationships, that people disappoint you sometimes, right? And it leads you to it sometimes have this Mars in Scorpio. This is going deep within, like really feeling it on a deep internal soul level. Disappointment I'm getting. So I'm sorry for any Cancers who are resonating with this. If you've been going through a hard time in 2024, and it could have even extended beyond 2024, maybe even before that. But it's like you're carrying this really heavy, emotionally damaged energy with you, and it's really time to be intentional about moving past that and seeing like, well, what do you want your long-term strategy to be? Do you want to be wallowing in this, or do you want to get past this somehow? Okay. So let's talk about new energy. What's new incoming energy that's approaching Cancer in 2025? Okay. Wow, I'm getting like this is very kind of creepy. Feels like this is going to be a very specific message for somebody. Definitely is looking like it's aligning with what you need to remove in 2024. Yeah. Oh man. Cancer, you're carrying so much. This is Sun and Scorpio. You're carrying so much emotional depth with you. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is, I think, nostalgia. This is putting your memories of what has happened to you under rose-colored glasses, thinking only about the good times, right? When you see this. Six of Cups is also about perhaps childhood, healing childhood energy. Okay. But what that says, there's death card. So this is something, there's an ending that's here. Because when we had with death, really just talks about just changes, big endings, because a rebirth is absolutely necessary. You can no longer hide this. And 2025 is really going to confront you with decisions and choices you have to make, right? Two of Swords. It's all about making decisions, coming to a compromise with yourself and life. There's no other way around it. For the Cancers I'm connecting to, this new energy that's approaching it this time for this revisionist history on what has happened in your life and going over and over with it ends in 2025. It fundamentally ends, and you are really being forced to just go through an transformative ending, and it's leading you to really rebirth into like your new self. And it's really a decision you're just gonna have to make. You're gonna have to do it, whether you're kicking and screaming or you go calm and willingly. It's just what it is. Um, I feel, man, I don't know. It feels like a little heavy. Um, yeah, it feels very, very heavy, honestly. I wasn't really expecting this. All the readings have been like, oh, your money is coming, you're gonna be in like new positions. And then I get this one, it's like, oh my God. So Cancer, yeah. For the Cancers who were, and this is really going to be relevant, the message I feel is connecting to any Cancers who are coming into the new year harboring deep emotional wounds, right? The universe is really trying to make that end for you. You need to be rebirthed into something else, okay? Let's go ahead and check out third question is, how do you stay grounded? Okay. How do you not get distracted by going back into the same patterns that have not been helping you, or have not been helping you heal, have not been helping you feel better? How do you stay grounded, right? And move forward in 2025? How does Cancer stay grounded and move forward? Mm, absolutely. I love it. All right. So you're being really challenged to just explore what's around you, to look forward to the future. Try to be optimistic about that. Now, Three of Wands is just like I give this the travel card because it has this this feeling of like waiting for that cruise ship to come so that you can get on and have new adventures awaits, right? But it's about exploring your environment. And now you have two page energies here, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Now, this is you taking baby steps that you need to take to find new opportunities for yourself, right? Maybe those are new opportunities, maybe lucrative opportunities, maybe new side gigs, careers, money, scholarships, whatever. But there's this yearning that you stay grounded by being open and inquisitive about what opportunities are out there, and also making sure that you take the time to really play with yourself, right? Do the things that make you feel good. That Page of Wands is all about having that youthful energy and delving into our hobbies, and the activities that really nurture our soul and our essence, right? You're going to have a lot of healing from that, and it's going to really help you to stay grounded during this year. And it's like, it's looking for new, I feel, is kind of what you're looking for, because you've got the World. Now, the World, this is the end of the major arcana. The World is a completion. This is a lesson that you have learned, and you need to just take the lesson, no matter how bittersweet it's been. It's really, and the World is also about, there could be something significant about you really traveling. I'm getting big travel vibes. You got the Three of Wands, and then you got the World here. So there could be something very healing, very grounding about you moving and getting inspired in new locations, and maybe putting priority to that, because I feel like there is a new, you're in a new chapter right now. And I feel like the chapter might not be one that you necessarily saw, envisioned yourself in, but here you are. Okay. And so the way that you're going to be able to stay grounded is by being mentally and physically active. Be look on the lookout for just new things, right? Getting out of old patterns, getting into new activities, perhaps. And from that, you might be able to find potential new opportunities out of what you kind of delve into. Okay. So I hate to be like too vague sometimes when you're giving a general reading, because it's going to perhaps apply or resonate with people in so many different levels. So it's kind of hard to give like specific examples, because then people are like, well, no, I'm not joining summer camp. I'm like 43 years old or something. No, it's just the theme of what it is. We're all in different stages of our lives, and doing different things. But a lot of times what you will find astrologically is, because it's all on those transits. So if you're a Cancer sun or rising, you're going to be experiencing perhaps this, right? This is what I'm kind of channeling for the Cancers here. So that is how you stay grounded. Let's see what support system is available for Cancer in 2025. What support system is available for Cancer in 2025? Interesting. So you've got the Hierophant here. Now this is following a traditional course, so to speak. Okay, this is getting involved in schools. This conforming to something. Now this could be, your support system could be something like, if you're in a state of healing, for example, the Hierophant to you could be going to seek therapy, or seeking a new therapist, or a new way of healing, like looking for something that is tried, true, and tested. Okay. You've also got this Ace of Cups here. So there's something about new love, right? The Ace of Cups is just a new proposal of some sort kind of coming to you. You could even perhaps find yourself, in a new love situation, even, because that Hierophant is talking about like that commitment. We have that Ace of Cups. Now, this could be something really coming to you where it's like a marriage proposal, right? That kind of comes. But I wouldn't trust it because you've got the Seven of Swords. There's something really deceitful about this, okay? Um, I see you being excited about it and you think that it's a way out, but I'm seeing there as a warning here with the Seven of Swords that there's some dishonesty, betrayal here, and maybe you not being realistic and kind of deceiving yourself into a new love. Be careful of new love, actually, especially love that comes in hot and heavy and promises the forever and this committed type. There could be an issue with that I'm seeing. Okay. Now, if it's not that, this is you deciding on a course of study or a course to kind of put that love back into yourself with that Hierophant. But this is looking for methods that are tried and true. You've done the research, you see what works and what hasn't worked for people, and you're giving it a shot. Okay. But I'm heavy on that love bombing energy that kind of comes in. It's like, here, I'm here to offer you my love and everything. Please accept my offer. But it's no bueno. It's not good. It's Seven of Swords. It's cheating. It's deceptive. I think love bombing. That's what I'm thinking. So warning for that. Okay. Especially if we are talking in a love situation that you are heartbroken from, and this is a person returning and they're offering their support. This is that warning to like, no, this is not it. Now, finally, let's get a message from the universe. What message does the universe want to send to Cancers? What message does the universe want to send to Cancers? You need to stay strong this year, Cancer. You need to stay strong. You've got the Strength card. This is really asking you to dive very deep here, to show yourself unconditional love and respect and courage that you felt like you could never, that you never had. You need to dig deep for it, okay? Because what I'm seeing here is Five of Pentacles. Now, this is experiencing this feeling of lack, of financial losses, isolation, feeling worried about all kinds of things in your life, okay? And then you've got the Five of Swords. Now, this is either mental conflict where you're not at ease, right? Or this is dealing with people who are abusive. This is abusive relationships. This is violence. This is bullies. This is people coming into your energy and mishandling you in some way, okay? So I feel Five of Swords with this Five of Pentacles that you could, and that this really kind of like taps into this energy is like, you're not going to have a very easy time getting over what's happening to you this year. Okay. But you're really, the universe is saying that you do have what it takes to be able to do it. And all it really takes is radical self-acceptance and self-love on your part. Okay. It's not on anyone else's, it's on yours. And I think it's interesting that even when I ask what support system is available to you, you had a relationship with love coming up with the Seven of Swords, which is a betrayal, cheating. This is fake love. It's not real. And you need to know the difference by understanding the strength is what you're worth, what you deserve. Don't settle for lack mentality or abuse in any way. You're better than that. Okay. So let's close it out. Let's get a crystal for our Cancers. Let's get a crystal for our Cancer. Ooh. All right. So Cancer, crystal I have channeled that will be beneficial for you is your one or two. One. Okay. It's called pipe stone or catlinite. This is looking at your ancestors and your root chakra. Okay. So I'm going to read the message for that, and then we'll go ahead and close out your reading. All right. So pipestone or catlinite. Your ancestors are calling you, waiting for you to start to acknowledge them. This is a powerful time for you to delve more deeply into who you really are and find out where your family has come from. You may feel a strong pull to a particular culture that may not be in your current family bloodlines. This culture may have been part of who you were in a past life, or may have some soul link to these ancestors. Pay attention to any particular cultures or belief systems that you find yourself drawn to at this time. Now is an optimal time to research your family lineage. Your ancestors have been with you in many lifetimes, and they are here today to offer your strength and wisdom. You are not alone. Call upon them for help and guidance whenever you need to. Pipestone, also known as catlinite, is a sacred crystal in Native American culture. It is carved into sacred pipes and used in other sacred objects. Pipestone is associated with the root chakra and used to connect with the ancestors, Great Spirit, and to the earth. All right, so that's what I got for you, Cancer. And ironically, you are the family sign. Cancer is known as family, right? So, and you got your ancestors to kind of look into at this time. So, Cancer, that's what I got for you. I love you, Cancer. Giving you a big hug. Happy New Year. My name is Tifa. I do tarot. If you like this message or this really resonated with you, please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, all of that jazz. And I do offer personal readings, and you can find more information in the links below in the About section of the channel. Happy New Year, Cancer. Bye.